Good evening, kiddos. It's your unmedicated host, Captain Cook, here with another episode of The Terror Files. Now, last episode we covered my favorite creepypasta of all time. Let's keep that theme going with covering my favorite analog horror of all time. Analog horror. It's been the hot stuff in the internet horror sphere for some time. Now it's simmering down due to oversaturation and controversies. Kind of similar to creepypastas. It has its ups and its downs. But despite all that, the analog horror series has a better batting average than creepypastas in my opinion. There's some legit masterpieces out here. Well, let's start where analog horror got big in my opinion. It may not be or may be the first to start it, but it's the first one to become big. That analog horror is called Local 58. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone has seen or at least heard of this one. What a better place to start, huh? I'm not covering new ground here, I'm sure, so let's call it a retrospective of Local 58. Gonna experiment with the structure on this video. Let me know if you like it. It's gonna go like this. I'll be doing a play-by-play commentary, taking notes on each episode, then analysis of said episode. Then a big connecting the dots section at the end of the video. Sound good? Alright, let's get going. Episode 1. You're on the fastest available route. Here we are with Local 58, kiddos. Let's see what's on tonight, shall we? We got the midnight movie and paid programming. Now we're cutting to some dash cam footage. Very spooky.
Continue on Holbrook Park Drive, then in 500 feet turn right onto North 38th Street. You will arrive at your destination in 2 hours and 28 minutes.
Well, kiddos, we are on our midnight drive. Very atmospheric. You know, it reminds me of my childhood, when my dad will take me to late night drives.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto Merritt Parkway. You are on the fastest available route.
She said it. You heard it? You heard it? She said it. Fast available route. Oh my god. Ah!
Turn left onto Merritt Parkway, then take the on-ramp to Highway 114 North.
As we drive, I have a few questions. Who's driving? Where are we going? And why is he driving so late? Maybe an insomniac? Who knows?
Rerouting. In 10 miles, take exit 17, then turn right onto Quarry Utility Road South. You are on the fastest route.
Damn, it seems like this guy's been driving for hours.
2.8 miles. Keep right to stay on Service Causeway.
From what I could gather so far, the driver has started off driving through busy streets to now out in the sticks. This GPS is leading him astray. Or the driver is going exactly where he wants to go. Who knows?
Rerouting. Make a U-turn. Head east for 1/4 of a mile, then follow signs for do not enter.
Yep, this is not right at all.
Continue on unnamed road. Then, in 300 feet, turn off your headlights.
Yep, the vibes are off here, kiddos. Very off. What type of GPS tells you to turn off your headlights?
Rerouting. Make a U-turn. Your destination is behind you. Rerouting. In 500 feet. Your destination will be on in 300 feet. Your destination in 250 feet. Rerouting. Your destination will be in 50 feet. You will arrive at your destination.
What the fuck was that?
You have arrived.
Well, kiddos, how was that for a midnight movie? A driver's destination leads him into the middle of nowhere and perishes by an unknown entity. Now, this episode is very ambiguous. Did the driver want this? Is the driver in a trance or mind controlled? I'm sure it's a combination of both. He's influenced, but he's right where he wants to be, and the GPS is a siren leading him to his certain demise. But let's keep moving. Episode 2, Contingency. Alright, kiddos, it's time for a new episode. Let's see what we had to see in this magical episode. Oh, it's over. God damn it. We were too late. Well, I guess we should have done the episode earlier. Well, we could at least see the end of the broadcast, I guess, and get some watch time in, I guess. Have a great night. Wonderful, I will. And I guess it's over, kiddos. One more. Oh. Looks like this episode ain't over just yet. A contingency notice dated at November 13th, 1970. Ooh, a message. Let's read it. Contingency message will now begin. Please comply with the following instructions. God bless America. More reading. American citizens. The worst has come to pass. Despite the sacrifices of our citizens and the might of our armed forces, the United States has been forced to surrender to her enemy. Though they may occupy our borders, our streets, and our homes, the enemy will never occupy our spirit. That is why all Americans are now called upon to act, to preserve the memory of the United States clear and bright, untarnished and uncompromised. Know that I have already taken action in the company of family and loved ones. Now all Americans, every man, woman, and child, are called upon to act. Let our united resolve echo through history. Even in defeat, we refuse to yield. Even in defeat, we claim victory. Signed by the President of the United States. Act immediately. Honor liberty by taking the final and greatest liberty of all. It is a privilege to be called to action. You take America with you. This doesn't sound good at all. I don't know what take America with you means. We will each be remembered. Use the method most available to you at this time. Your courage will inspire others. There is nothing to fear. Yeah, this doesn't bode well at all. I'm sure it'll get worse. The time has come. Access to a loaded firearm is ideal. Place muzzle, hole of the gun, upward to the roof of the mouth. Thank you. Join your neighbors, your family, your God. Jesus H. Christ. As a citizen, you must act now. Your local law enforcement has been ordered to ensure your compliance. It is against the law to delay. This message will repeat until there are none to read it. What the fuck? If there is time, victory position. Remember the 3 F's. Front lawn, face up, feet together. Fucking beautiful. Guarding your children. Tend to them before yourself. Use a calm tone of voice. Everyone can do their part. Oh, I'm sure they can, you sick fucks. Ho 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 ho! Fuck! What a fucking shit show. Is it over? Technical difficulties, it says. Local 58 correction. Earlier today, the station aired what appeared to be a warning message from a U.S. government agency. This has been confirmed as a hoax. Local 58 apologizes for any confusion that may have resulted. Well, that's too bad. I already killed my loved ones and family and my dog. What am I going to do now? And with that, that's the end of episode 2. Analysis time. Alright, kiddos, to explain this episode away, it's a big TV hijacking. It's been known to happen. Could be shithead teenagers or disgruntled workers. You never know. But I think there's more nefarious deeds at play here. We were shown something we were not supposed to see. My guess is the US was planning ahead for an eventual takeover of their country. And this was their contingency. Just like the title. And someone managed to hijack and play this dire message. Seems simple enough until you ask why. Why would the US have something like this? I'm sure the US has been competent against many of its foes they have faced over the years. It's got them so spooked. I guess we'll have to see with Episode 3. Episode 3, Weather Service. Let's keep the good times rolling, kiddos, with Episode 3. Here we go! Here's the programming for tonight. 12:15, Public Eye. 1 a.m., Paid Programming. And at 1:30 a.m., City Council Minutes. And then finally at 2 a.m., Focus on Faith. How wonderful. That's Local 58 for tonight. Oh dear, something has gone amiss. Emergency broadcast system having to do with the weather. Looks like there's a storm coming, kiddos. Let's see what it's all about. Oh, here's our dire message. Let's take a read, shall we? Weather warning. The Country Weather Service has issued a warning for a meteorological event. This warning is effective immediately and continues until sunrise tomorrow morning. Guess we're in for a rough night, kiddos. Citizens are advised not to observe this event with the naked eye. Oh dear. Well, kiddos, I guess we gotta get in snugly and tight together. We can watch a movie tonight. Let's hope Local 58 has something playing. Let's see. 2:15 a.m. Blood of the... Huh? The County Weather Service has issued the following correction for the weather warning in effect. For your safety, remain indoors. What? Go outside now. If you can read this. Look at the moon. Do not look at the moon. Stay inside, don't look at the night sky. Face away from all windows. What the hell is going on? Avoid mirrors. Do not look up. XXX. Someone is pulling our dick here, kiddos. We get another message from the County Weather Service. It's in the light. The moon came in. He found me. Through the mirror. Moonlight white. White like eyes. Not light but blood. I drown in him. If you are afraid, we will look together. My first question is, what? Analysis time, kiddos. This is a very distressing episode, kiddos. From what I could gather, there's something wrong with the night sky. More than likely the moon. Apparently, avoiding the moon at all costs is very much advised, as even looking at the reflections of the moon can cause problems. What problems, you may ask? It's easy to say death, but I think it's more or less than one losing their minds, like gazing upon an entity we can't fully understand. Most likely just looking at it could cause one to be driven to madness. Another thing to note is the warning messages are overridden by messages encouraging us to gaze upon the night sky. Means there's a constant angel and evil on our shoulders at play here. We'll keep that in mind in my notes. Now, on to episode 4 and 5. Episode 4 and 5, Station ID and A Show for Children. I have decided to lump 4 and 5 together because 4 is super short, about 19 seconds long. So might as well lump it together instead of wasting a whole segment on just 4. Anyways, it all makes sense. Moving on. To sum up episode 4, it's only 19 seconds long. It tells us a few dire messages like look away, it does not matter. But the most important message of the bunch is there are other receivers. Then the final message is there's safety in numbers. The only real tidbit of this episode is the message of there are other receivers. This could mean a lot of things. Does it mean Local 58 is spreading into other places? Or it could just be that the hijacker is saying that it can never be traced. Who knows? Questions, questions, questions. Now moving on to episode 5, a show for children. We are back with Local 58. Put it back in my eyeballs, please. 4 a.m. a show for children. Pretty late for a kid's show, don't you think? A clown. Disgusting. Cadavre and a grave mistake. A lovely night to be walking in the graveyard. I do that very often. Mr. Moon is smiling down upon us. Oh, an open grave. There's always good stuff in there. You find women in the holes, fun fact. Oh, hello there. Sorry for disturbing you. That's a reasonable reaction to see a realistic skeleton. Oh no, our little boy is sad. I don't like that the moon is smiling at me. Considering what we know already about the moon. No, don't look in that hole. Ew, what the fuck is that? A shit weasel? You should kill that thing immediately. Oh, I don't like it. The moon, the noises, it's all bad. Oh great, an endless abyss. The vibes have been killed. Our poor skelly boy is in a cave, alone and sad. Oh dear, another open grave. What the fuck? No, they killed our boy. This is all your fault. Well, kiddos, that was a lot to digest, wasn't it? Now, the cartoon has the same structure on loop for the entire episode. Our poor friend Cadavre walking around, looking into holes that hold horrific sights to behold. The first one is a realistic skeleton with eyeballs for some reason. But we are in a graveyard, huh? Not out of place in such a lively place, right? But the next thing we see in the grave is not natural. Not natural at all. This creature is of unknown origin. I ain't no scientist, but I'm willing to bet my kidney that this thing is a native from this planet. Unless it's from Australia. Another thing to note is Mr. Moon. I think what this episode is implying is the moon is alive. Same with the last episode. At the end of the cartoon, the moon moves into the cave. Last I checked, the moon stays in the same place all the time. So this ain't normal. On the surface, it seems to be a filler episode, but there's more underneath the surface here, kiddos. Let's keep things moving with episode 6, A Look Back. This episode is very short. It's mostly a thank you message. Yes, thank you for being traumatized, and thank you for being possibly brainwashed. We have fun times on Local 58, don't we? Oh, here we go. We send signals to ourselves through their domain. Did we really believe they wouldn't add their own? Oh, good times. And times to come, I assume.
Your destination has moved.
Don't touch that dial. More to come. We begin our broadcast day. Yeah, take your phony thanks and shove it up your ass. Oh, kiddos, how was that? Pretty spooky. We get some new information. We realize that, hey, the signals we send to the moon, they'd be sent back to us, changed and rearranged. For what purpose? That's to be seen. We also get a recap of what we just saw, and also some new footage. Could this be future videos we'll see? Who knows? Let's find out with the next episode. Episode 7, Real Sleep. Real sleep? Oh dear God, I could use that, man. I haven't slept in 2 weeks. Ooh, the Dot Research Initiative. Sounds like a trustworthy company. No strings attached at all. Real Sleep. Video cassette instruction made by TRI. Section 1, Myth versus Fact. Turn to page 7 in your workbook. Oh, I don't got a workbook. Myth or fact? Dreaming is necessary for regular sleep function. My answer is fact. Fact. Modern medicine agrees that REM, sleep, is necessary for mental health. While dreaming can occur during REM sleep, it is merely correlational, not causal. Myth or fact? Dreams contain symbolism that can predict the future. I would say, nah, that's a myth. Fact. The symbols in dreams arise from the unconscious mind, assigning narrative meaning to neurochemical waste filtration process. Precognition is a lie. Myth or fact? Sleep allows the body and mind to heal and recover. I'm gonna say that's true. Ooh, it's green. Fact, 8 hours of sleep per night is beneficial for both mind and body. However, these benefits are greatly diminished by the frantic, nonsensical images and auditory hallucinations we call dreaming. Dreaming is a vestige of a primitive mind. Sure it is. Section 2, the Clayton Map. Turn to page 9 in your workbook. The Clayton Map. Our studies have allowed us to zero in on the neural pathways that dreams exploit in the subconscious mind. The Clayton Map is an index of electric activity in the brain burdened by a dream stimuli. Once mapped, this activity can be triggered by other controlled stimuli, including via the visual cortex. The opposite effect can be induced by using the inverse of the Clayton Map. Sounds sciencey. No more dreaming. This is what restful, real sleep looks like. I'll take your word for it, I guess. Section 3, Inducing your anti-dream. Alright, kiddos, close your books and watch the screen with me. Let's watch it together, shall we? No two minds are alike. The instructional video is customized for you using the personalized Clayton Map from your week 6 sleep session. Man, I feel like I'm in school. This is boring. Sequence 1, Visual Calibration. Stare directly at the center of your television. Ooh. What the fuck am I looking at? I don't like this. I don't like this one fucking bit. Cortical memory. What? I feel like I'm being hypnotized. Christmas colors at least. Don't stare at me. Sequence 3. Ablation of the subconscious. Listen to the phrase and repeat aloud.
No faces. There are no faces. There are no faces. There are no
There are faces. Fuck you.
There are no faces. There are no faces.
God.
There are no faces. There are no faces.
This is horrifying. Sequence 4, acceptance. I can't read all that shit. What the fuck is happening? When we sleep, we die. I saw that one. Oh, go fuck yourself. Most patients report a night of dreamless sleep after only one viewing of this video cassette. Yeah, because they're fucking dead, I bet. Consult your technician if you experience delayed results and or unwanted side effects. Don't see a doctor. I don't like this at all. Time to analyze. Well, kiddos, what a goddamn fucking clusterfuck. I mean, my God, where do I even begin to start with this fucking episode? So what I can gather, this Real Sleep program is not your average, regularly scheduled Family Feud type programming. Now, I have an inkling this is meant for classes. The page turns indicate that. Is this a hijacking, or is it intended? It's debatable. Now, on to the myth or fact questions. The line of questioning they give us seems to push the idea that sleep is good for you, and you need it. And what isn't needed is dreams. According to this TRI lesson, is that dreams are harmful and don't give you real sleep. According to this program, if you follow to the letter, you are getting your best sleep and inducing an anti-dream. And then it shows this nightmarish thing. Now, what does this all mean? Does it have anything to do with the moon? My theory is this video is a brainwashing tool, a way to harm or mold your mind to a specific way of working. Maybe the tools to combat the moon is dreams. Who knows? Maybe the moon feeds off our fear and nightmares. Many possible answers. All I know is this tape is dangerous. It shouldn't be used by anyone at all. But let's forget all that and let's move on to the next nightmare we'll see. Episode 8, Skywatching. Another day, another nightmare. Let's see what Local 58 has in store for us today. 12 a.m. Skywatching, 12:30 City Council meeting, 2 a.m. paid programming. Sounds completely fine and normal. Yes, it begins. Ow, my fucking ear! Thanks for the ear rape. I guess this is the real programming we're looking forward to, right, kiddos? Orion's Belt. Ooh, we're looking at stars today? How nice. Pleiades? Pilates. Ooh, I love Pilates. La Luna, the big moon. Totally not evil and a giant alien or giant creature. His throne. That's a nice looking chair. It's like a big yoga ball. Oh, that's not normal. Not normal at all. Ew. I think I can see it breathe. The hell is all this shit? Gross. It looks like it has veins on it. The hell is this thing? Looks like some kind of structure. An arrow? Where is it pointing to? Ah, shit, you pissed it off. Well, that's not a good noise. Rejoice. Ah, well, the nightmare is over. Analyzing time. Well, kiddos, it's definitely clear the moon is a living organism. From the footage we have seen, the moon's surface seems flesh-like. I could be wrong, but evidence points to it being a living, breathing thing, like an animal. And like an animal, it has a sense when it's being watched. And when the moon detected it's being watched, it brain melted our dear cameraman. Rest in peace, Sparky. The moon is sentient and aware. What it thinks of us mere humans is what I'm trying to figure out. Lots of pieces are falling in my lap, kiddos, but we need more. Episode 9, Digital Transition.
Very same house, very same room. So you see, dead men do tell tales. Will she try to explain it at all? Well, that I would like to hear, because I can't explain it. But it happened just the same.
Not much to say. We're just watching absolute cinema right now, kiddos. Ooh, a fancy new logo. Goodbye, analog. And according to FCG regulations, WCLO-TV, Local 58 will make the switch from analog to digital broadcasts starting tonight. Older television sets will experience an interruption in service. Need assistance? Analog TV owners may qualify to receive a free digital conversion kit. I guess they're really ditching analog horror. It's now digital horror. Oh my god. Wow, it seems Local 58 has been in business for a long, long time. Oh look, it's our friend Cadavre. I am not so fooled by this whole new era. I think it's just a new era, same old problems. Right on cue. Guess we can never escape our past, kiddos. Unthinking they move to cut his throat, only to make 1,000 mouths. If he is silenced, we will speak for him. Signs and wonders flood our little sky. No stars above us, only eyes waiting to open. What a nice little rhyme. There are other receivers. Well, kiddos, that's the end. Let's analyze. Oh, kiddos, this will be a short analysis. From what I could tell is that Local 58 wants to go on to bigger and better things. Forget the past and move on. Unlucky for them, the past hasn't forgotten about them, and it seems to rear its ugly head back again to wreak havoc on the newly formed Local 58. That's about as much as I could surmise from this. Let's move on with the next episode. Episode 10, Close. I'm gonna level with you here, kiddos. This episode is 30 minutes long, and a lot of it is dead air. And since I don't want to spend 30 minutes just adding this to the video, I'm just gonna give a little quick highlight reel along with my analysis, all in one. Sounds good with you? Sounds good to me. Let's roll it. To sum things up, Local 58 is doing a live stream of a lunar module heading to a skull-faced asteroid. And yeesh, they weren't kidding. I mean, look at this horrifying thing. The whole video consists of the lunar module getting closer and closer to the asteroid. Some things to note is that this lunar excursion thing is happening on Halloween. Halloween, I love Halloween. But as the lunar module gets closer, we start seeing some details. Some unnatural details. Like a goddamn door on its surface. The hell was that? I mean, lots to unpack here. I guess our space boys got more than they bargained for, and I'm assuming the audience as well. What a way to start off a new version of Local 58, right? It gets more harrowing as the episodes progress. Seems like the cosmic horror doesn't end with the stars and the moon. Anything in space is horrors beyond my comprehension. The skull-faced asteroid, aka space rock with a spooky face, houses an entity. Think of a turtle in its shell. The door on the surface of the asteroid is very unnerving. Cosmic horrors with a degree in carpentry is my worst nightmare, kiddos. And as we saw as the lander reached the surface, something opened the door and flung it back into space. Guess our cosmic entity doesn't like visitors. Space isn't some free open real estate as we are led to believe. There's many entities out in the deep reaches of space, and the closest one to us is the moon. And in their eyes, we're nothing but pests to them. Guess we gotta see what's in store for us in the next episode, kiddos. Episode 11, NSSA-3. This episode is really short, so we're just gonna let it play in full. Roll it. Very short and sweet, so it gets a short and sweet analysis. My theory is the old Local 58 is very much alive and well, despite of the rebranding. My other theory is this video is a retaliation for us going too close to the asteroid. The moon is pissed off with our actions, kiddos. Let's see how pissed the moon really is as we progress on to the next episode. Episode 12, Night Walk. More nightmares, it's good for the liver. Let's see what Local 58 has to show us today. Night Walk and paid programming. And then we're off air at 11:15. How wonderful. There's no demons anywhere. Spoke too soon.
As the last glimmer of sunlight dissolves on the horizon, newborn shadows emerge to crawl, then stride, then race across a fear-hushed world.
The production value is high. I'm digging this myth hunting show. Let's see what spooky surprises are in store for us.
Mason County, West Virginia, known for its share of strange occurrences and mysteries that border on the supernatural, even the occult. The ghost stories in Mason stretch back 100 years or more, as early as its founding by missionaries. The region is home to what some call the most haunted cities in America.
Keep in mind that Mason County is where Local 58 is located.
But there is one particular legend that modern folklorists watched arise seemingly overnight. An urban legend unique to the county, the woman in profile. A local newspaper printed the first instance of the story in 1961. But unlike other campfire tales, the woman in profile first appeared in a police blotter. Authorities in Lasker City sought a person of interest who may have been the sole witness to the murder of Hannah Birch, a student at Maple Grove University. Witnesses described a woman standing in the courtyard, looking intently into the sky at something. When approached by onlookers, the woman moved away into the shadows, her gaze still fixed upwards. Then she disappeared entirely, without a trace.
I gotta say, atmosphere top notch. This whole mythos is really interesting. But I am wondering what this has to do with Local 58. But I'm pretty sure we will find out.
Since that night, there have been over 24 sightings of a woman who only appears in profile, her face upturned to the sky at twilight. Witnesses say the figure has even tried to...
Here we go, that's what I've been waiting for.
Hey. Excuse me. Are you alright?
Oh, it's a very deformed chicken. Utterly horrific. I'm guessing the moon, or whatever cosmic entity up in space, has let one of its children roam free on our Earth. A predator cannot differentiate between prey and accomplice. And that's the end. Time to analyze with our big old eyes. The horrors persist, but so do I. We get to see a myth from Mason County, where Local 58 breeds and lives, and we get to see what that myth truly is. At first we think it's some mysterious woman, a harbinger, who appears at random gazing at the sky in the shadows, while only being photographed from profile side. But we have been deceived, kiddos. We have been bamboozled. We've been schmeckledorf. This is not a woman at all. It's an alien from space. At least that's my running theory. Does this creature have anything to do with the disappearance of Hannah Birch? That is unconfirmed and up to debate. But what is confirmed is that this creature is very dangerous. The video implies that it's a predator. In the traditional predator and prey dynamic, this thing could be responsible for Hannah Birch's disappearance. But yet again, that's unconfirmed. but this video changes things. I'm fitting the pieces together, kiddos, and I will save my explanations for the end of the video. Alright, kiddos, I gotta talk some real shit here. I've been making this video for months now. Not because it's too strenuous or anything, it's just that I don't have the time. But foolishly, I thought Local 58 would be a dead series, because come on, the series hasn't uploaded something in like a year. But as if some divine punishment, or Mr. Chris Straub is in my walls, he got new uploads. Cause fuck me, right? It's not like I had this video script done and had everything all in a neat row. Thank you, Chris. I love you, you little bastard. Well, kiddos, there's about a few more videos uploaded, and let's just get into them. On to the new stuff. Episode 13, Locator 628M42R. This video is short. Actually, it is a short. So let's see what it has to offer us. Things are not boding very well here, aren't they? Another anomaly spotted. This is different, however. This is not a traditional monster or anything. It seems to be electronic based. A machine. Is it man-made or does it come from space? We don't know. Maybe we'll get some answers in the next episode. Episode 14, Ad Spot. Return of the Mac. We're back, baby. More Local 58 in its new direction. Dear God, it's worse than I thought. They're trying to sell me something now. Guess we're talking about AI. AI sucks, by the way. I don't think I had to expand upon that. Anyways, TRI is very familiar, if you remember from this.
There are no faces. There are no faces. There are no faces.
Ah, the halcyon days. Judging from what they consider real sleep is, I hate to see what real intelligence is. Oh boy, here we go. You see, kiddos, this is what computers used to be like. Oh no, I see faces again. Describe where you are. My guess is Kansas. Hello again. Did anyone tell you have a creepy smile? Describe where you are. Please describe your surroundings. Do you remember where you are? This is just really fucked up, man. Describe yourself.
I lived a virtuous life. God made me as an angel. Now I live in heaven where I continue to help others.
I'm sure you do. Please describe your surroundings.
Heaven is more beautiful than I could have ever imagined and very cold, and I am afraid of God. Are you God?
Yes. Well, that was fucked up. But with that, kiddos, we come to the end of Local 58. It's time to put all the pieces together. I mean, the pieces I have, I guess. It's time to put these pieces together and see what picture comes out. What a journey. What an adventure. But now it's time to get to the facts. So, with every up-to-date episode analyzed, let us see what the hell is up with Local 58. My theory, in short, is that the moon is alive and broadcasting down to us via TV signals. And there may be a moon cult worshippers out there doing its bidding. Also, a possible government cover-up, and with the sprinkling of alien invasion into the mix, what do you get? Feds in your bushes. Yes, this is all very sane and won't put me on a watch list. Allow me to elaborate. Now, space, as far as we are concerned, in our galaxy, we are the only sentient beings around. Now, there may be remnants of organisms on other neighboring planets next to our Earth, but nothing truly significant as sentient life. But Local 58 changes that entire perspective. There is entities in the space that surround us, not only just the moon. We've seen asteroids house beings. It's theorized that stars could just be millions of eyes watching us. The moon, however, is our most imminent threat due to its proximity to us. The moon is a living being. It can move at free will, take the minds of others, and manipulate TV signals. Now, how do we explain the moon landings? Well, they did indeed happen. I believe the moon was dormant at the time. A sleeping giant. Those few landings probably didn't awaken it. We are mere mosquitoes on the arms of a giant, but eventually we awakened it somehow. The US government is aware of this grave mistake. Keep in mind, up until now, the moon landings have stopped since the 70s. The contingency video was made on November 13, 1970. On that day, it was a full moon. The US government believed the moon was going to end us somehow, and the contingency video was made for us to die with honor, and the US Department for the Preservation of American Dignity was formed. But whatever the government was predicting would happen, didn't happen. The moon was alive and awake, but didn't do anything. And with that, the US stopped going to the moon as to not piss off the giant entity they just awoken. The United States may have been done with the moon, but the moon was far done with us. Now, when we think of an alien invasion, we envision a green men with lasers vaporizing us and such, anal probes, and abducting cows. But the moon is a more strategic enemy. I believe it wants to brainwash the masses. I think there's a hidden threat in this series. I believe there may be some moon worshippers, a cult operating in the heart of Mason County where Local 58 is present. The moon can manipulate signals for sure, but the message don't seem to be the work of an eldritch entity. Seems like the work of some puny humans. In the episode Weather Surface, I believe the cult wants us to witness the moon's utter glory. The lines of "we will look together" seem to indicate the relayer of the messages isn't the moon. The episode of Real Sleep may be some kind of brainwashing tool. The TRI company can be the heart of the cult. They seem to have trapped a poor woman inside a computer program. They are high priority suspects in this case. TRI doesn't seem to have a major place in this whole Local 58 catastrophe. My eyes are peeled for them. But who knows, with more puzzle pieces, this could all change. Despite a local cult existing, this doesn't mean the moon is completely hands-off with the horrors that plague this land. I think the moon affects us with its children. The most fucked up kids you've ever seen. These beings are seen in a few episodes. You're on the fastest available route, Nightwalk, and the most recent one, Locator 628. As for fastest available route, this video is just more of the unfortunate demise of the driver as he encounters one of these entities. Nightwalk, however, is where we actually get to see one. Who knows, it could even be the same entity that killed the driver in the previous video. Who knows? And finally, the last creature sighting is the TV entity that has been recently discovered. This could be a case of man-made horrors or another cosmic entity of sorts. Now, what are these beings doing here and what are their purpose? My theory is these are tests thrown to us by the moon to see how dangerous we are and how we react. And I think the moon finds us pathetic. At this point, I think the moon thinks we're easy pickings for an invasion. Oh yeah, an invasion, and it's already happening. It's subtle, but it's happening. With the new episodes, it would seem that way. The whole real intelligence things congeals with the real sleep video. It's all a ploy to mind control the population. Why? Because it's easier to conquer those who submit to you. We are in the deepest of shits. Mason County is just a start. They'll start mind controlling every little state until they could get the world itself. Very smart strategy to go after the strongest ones, which is America. But with all that said and done, what are our options against this insurmountable threat? Well, if we engage in some mild tomfoolery, we could throw a big nuke at the moon and send it back to the Stone Age. It'll probably kill us all, but at least no more moon problems. Luckily, I'm not in government, so that's out. But I think our best way to combat this thing, it has to do with our dreams. You see, the episode of Real Sleep really pushes the idea of how useless dreams are. But I think it's all a ploy, a scam to keep us from dreaming. So in essence, follow your dreams, motherfucker. Now, what secret powers dreams hold is up to debate, but I would keep dreaming the good dreams, kiddos. Besides that, I'd avoid the night sky like the plague. I think we should stay with friends and family. Keep firearms close by. The moon is always watching. That's the best advice I could give you. I mean, I'm at a loss, kiddos. How the fuck do you fight the moon? Let's just hope for a miracle in this situation. And with that, this video is coming to a close. A nearly hour-long video. Fuck me. Hope you all enjoyed. This video was a monumental task. It didn't help that Chris decided to upload 2 more videos to this series. I thought this series was more or less dead. But I am happy that there's more. We need more Local 58 in our lives. Mr. Schraub did a very fantastic job with this series. It spawned a whole genre. Local 58 blends eldritch and cosmic horror so beautifully, and it seems we're probably going to get more stuff in the future, it seems. Mr. Chris Schraub is no stranger to internet horror, kiddos. If you didn't know, he's the author of the most influential creepypasta stories ever made, Candle Cove. He deserves all the roses in the world. And for fuck's sake, give this man a shot at a big horror movie. He's able to weave dread and fear flawlessly. I would love to see what he could do with the more grander tools and scale. Anyways, kiddos, I think Local 58 will remain an open case for the time being. We haven't seen the last of Local 58. I'll have my field agent Bert keep me posted. Until then, I'm your ever loyal, unmedicated host, Captain Cook. Join me next time for another case in the Terror Files.